Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. We're going to do the video where Chloe does my makeup. So I'm going to wash this off and get some stuff out and we'll see how she does. I think it's probably going to be about the same or worse than what Mike did. So
I am better than Mike at the...
My confidence is not high.
Mom!
So if that sounds exciting, that's what we're going to be getting into. Before we get started, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure your notification bell is turned on. Stop. And yeah, we're going to jump into the video right now. So I'll be right back with a bare face.
Okay.
We're back. I took my makeup off. She feels the need to talk over me constantly. Okay, so I got out makeup. She doesn't know what much of this stuff is, so it's not like when Mike and I did the challenge where I let him pick stuff out because we would be here for days. That is not the right brush.
You didn't give me the brushes yet.
I'm going to hand them to you as we go.
I don't. I just want them all in my basket.
No, you can't put them all in your basket.
This is my little basket of the makeup
I picked out products.
Using.
When we get to each product, I will pull out the tool like I did with Mike.
I didn't. Okay.
That's not the foundation brush. Okay, so you make, go ahead.
Which word? Okay, primer.
She made a list. I told her I would tell her.
So how do I put that on?
I use my fingers. I don't use
just like...
I squirt a little bit in my hand.
Okay.
And go like this and then put it on.
Should I watch? Oh, okay.
I'm going to take it off after we're done anyway, so I'm sure it's fine.
Okay. This is weird.
You were confident you were going to do better than Mike. You kept telling me how awful.
Do I put it all over?
Mm-hmm.
This is so cringe.
Well, Mike did such a cringy job. You wanted to criticize. Here you go. Now put the lid back on.
Foundation is next.
This is the foundation brush. She's using my CoverGirl one. It has a little pump.
So do I like?
You can pump it straight onto there.
Do I put it all over?
Yes. You don't need a big squirt. There you go. That's a big squirt. That's enough for my whole face. You don't have to smear it around the brush, Chloe. The brush will smear it around. Just wipe it on my face. You're making it harder for yourself than it needs to be.
It's like art class. Well,
do you want to just do it, or do you want me to tell you how you're supposed to do it?
I'm just gonna do it. Like, I'm doing great.
Or do you want this to be a learning experience and I can tell you how you're supposed to do it?
I don't know what that means. Okay, but no. I'm winging it. Why are you giving the camera evil?
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm just looking to see what they see. I can't see well. I don't have my glasses on.
You're blind without them. Andrea, if you're watching this, I told you it was going to be cringy. You didn't believe me.
She doesn't wear much makeup, which she doesn't need much, so she doesn't know how to put.
You look orange.
Well, you haven't blended it in very well. And it's a shade dark.
Why is it a shade darker than you?
Because then I don't look so pale, but I blend it in. I wear that foundation all the time. So... And you've never noticed that it's not the right shade.
I don't really look
I do a whole video on how you can make makeup that is not your color work.
I didn't watch that.
Clearly. You don't dab. Stop dabbing. We'll be here for days. You're supposed to buff. Can I show you how to buff real quick? Chloe.
No, I'm done. Stop.
Are you? It's not blended in. I can already see it from here.
It's good.
I should have made you do this in the morning and gone to work like this. Concealer.
Stop.
I told you didn't need to write them down.
Yes, I did. What is this? Is this thing concealer?
It's expensive. Don't open it over clothing because sometimes it drips or spurts. And a little bit goes a long way.
So do I put it
wherever you think I need it? Don't do a lot.
I blame your bags on the baby. And then Close your eyes, but like look up, but like close your eyes.
I don't need to close them. It's fine. My eyes are open when I do this part in the morning, so you should be fine. That brush
Wow,
isn't.
it does go a long way. Like Thanksgiving. Like you make it and then it like lasts for a month because like all the leftovers. Stop flinching.
I'm not. I'm blinking.
Stop that. This is so weird. I feel like we should have music on.
We can't.
Why?
Because if it gets picked up on camera, then they could be copyrighted.
Why is Ariana Grande gonna be like, you're copywriting me? Like, why would she care?
Why are you using your finger? Because you didn't do a good job with the brush.
Probably not. But that's okay. James Charles is quaking when he sees me.
Can you stop trying to hurt me?
I'm not!
You're being very aggressive with the brush.
not.
You are.
Nuh-uh.
Why are you arguing with me? You are!
Powder.
Goodness gracious.
Is this like in the movie, like Tiana, where she's like,
Swirl, thank you.
alright. I feel like I should have watched a tutorial before doing this. What?
I have tutorials that I've done.
How do I like,
The way you swirled, you swirl it.
you look like a vampire. Wait. Oh, no one ain't. It's so weirdly quiet.
I have no words. That's why.
Okay. Next on my list is powder. So I already did that with bronzer. So I'm using this palette with a bunch of people in jail.
It's from the Balm. It's the Manizer Sister palette.
These girls look too pretty to be in jail. Betty Lou Mizer. I like this one the best. I think I like her hair the best. The other one's hair looks whack.
A little bit goes a long way.
You're gonna be brown.
That's too much.
How do I do this? Do I like...
Where do you want to put it? Okay, contour and bronzer warms up the skin and
So do I
contours.
Put it everywhere?
I put it here, and then I do the tops of my cheekbones right here.
I like that TikTok where it's like really brown and the girl's
Well,
like...
it will be because of how much you put on the brush.
Go like... One of the girls on Instagram.
There's no blending happening here, people. No blending. I've got.
I like this. Can I use... I'm gonna use that.
Dabbing won't blend. There you go. I was gonna say dabbing's not gonna do anything.
Move your face.
And she didn't get the powder evenly dispersed, so that's why it's not blending very well. She tried. Well, that's why you set I'm explaining to you why you set the liquid, because you need to know that. You set it with powder.
Is highlight.
You set things so that it's easier to blend, because if you put a powder on a
The
cream,
blonde one highlight.
if you put a powder,
Where's
like the bronzer onto cream foundation, it's not gonna blend out very well like you just demonstrated. You need to know this later. Don't dig it in there, please.
I know about highlight, I think. Like,
Not really.
I should be a makeup artist of how great I am doing at this. I'm so...
You're close. We'll have to have makeup. Can you look at my face and stop looking at the camera? You're not even watching what you're doing. Half of your friends aren't even going to see this. You're not even paying attention to what you're doing. You're looking at yourself in the camera
No, I'm
and
not.
rubbing
I'm
brushes
looking at you.
aimlessly on my face.
Okay. Highlight. Now it's blush time, my favorite part.
When you get a little bit,
Ooh, it's pointy.
that's not a blush brush. That is a powder brush.
What's this? Happy Hibiscus. Thought this was pretty when I picked it out of her ginormous collection.
When you get a little bit older, I will show you how to put makeup on properly.
I want to use Petal.
You can make them shimmery. That's why don't dig them in so hard. You don't, a little bit goes a long way.
Sounds like a dirty joke, right? I think.
That's why you don't dig it into the blush palette.
It's already pink, so if I ruin it, doesn't matter.
I really hope you don't put your own makeup on like this.
No. I barely do makeup, so I don't know. Like,
are you done with those?
So after highlight and blush, it's eyebrows. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay.
You were asking for a spoolie. There's one in here.
Sounds like a person from Riverdale. What is this? Oh.
The eyebrow brush you were
Angelina
asking
has
for.
one of these.
Pay attention. You're still not.
Do I just like brush it like hair? Like,
yeah, you comb them where you want them to go and then you fill them in.
your makeup is gonna look so ratchet.
Well, that's because you're not really paying attention.
Where's the...
I don't know why you were pinching. I really hope you weren't thinking I was going to give you tweezers. You don't have to push that hard.
Do I just like a crayon and go like...
No, please don't hold it like that. You're hurting me.
No, I'm not.
You just hit me in the head. You slammed your hand on my head.
I don't know how to hold your face.
Well, just set it down normally. Just hold my head.
Okay, okay.
Don't push on the pencil so hard. And you color in one motion. I don't know why the coloring back is happening.
Oh my god. It looks so bad.
Well, that's because you're not even paying attention.
It's so easy when James Charles does it in his little like... and goes like...
That's because that's not real and it's edited. You have to do the other side. Chloe! Pick that up. She's not paying attention.
Yes, I am. So sweet. She's into your golfers.
You're not paying attention. You're throwing things on the floor.
No, I'm not.
You just did. Goodness.
Okay.
Would you just finish, please? Why are you coloring back this way? One motion.
Okay.
And don't push so hard with the pencil. It's not necessary. You're digging it into my eyebrow. And you take this and you brush it out. Where's the lid? No. Can I show you, please?
No.
Yes. Chloe. With, like this. Just go like that. I don't know what you're even doing.
Okay.
Where's the lid for this?
Next?
No. Where's the lid?
Oh, I dropped it.
Well, you need to find it, please.
I don't know what. Oh, there it is. Or is that the cap for the pen? This is the prime for the eyeshadow?
Yes.
Okay. So, do I need a brush?
No.
Do you just close your eye?
Mm-hmm. And you just put a little bit and then you rub it in with your finger.
Oh, okay.
Or I can rub it in with my finger.
Okay, next eye. It's so quiet. Okay, now we get to do.
Do not dig the brushes in. You
Ooh.
Can you listen, please? You tap the brush in. Do not swirl. Do not dig the brush in. Tap the brush in.
Mhm.
If you start digging, I'm taking it away
There's
from
an
you.
on fleek. I wanna do
You're digging.
that. I'm not digging.
Don't dig the brush into the eyeshadow palette, please.
I liked when you did my makeup. She does really good makeup, and like
You're pushing on my eyeball. Why are you doing it under so far? She's got the right concept happening, but it's one of those, I think she's watched videos, but she's not quite sure what people are actually doing, I think, is what. Don't push on my eye. This is, I'm just gonna show it. Close your eye.
no.
I want you to see what it feels like.
No.
Yes, because it hurts.
Stop.
You don't have to push so hard. Be gentle. I was going to demonstrate so that you could see you don't have to apply that much pressure on your eyelid. Your own eye will appreciate it later.
I'm making tequila sunset. I feel like that actually looks not terrible. It doesn't look like good, but it's not like. Ew.
Well, that's good.
Why is it so quiet?
Because I still have no words.
Oh my god, Mom. I don't like the thing.
What thing?
The primer. I don't like it.
Eyeshadow primer?
Mhm.
Well, you may not have put enough.
I don't like it. It's weird. Okay, now.
Makes the eyeshadow last longer.
Toffee. And then keep your eye closed. Tight. Hashtag feeling. Okay.
Well, I was going to try and explain things more, and you didn't want me to.
Nope.
So now you have not learned anything.
Nope.
Now you need the eyeliner.
Like, can I do it?
Yes. The only part I was going to do was the eyelash curling. Don't rip lids off.
She's so salty
Heathen.
about that. If you've seen the
You're a
other,
heathen. You just yank things.
that might be like one of my favorite songs is Heathens. Can I like? I feel like it'd be easier if it was like. I'm so bad at this.
Well, that's because you have to practice. Nobody starts out being good at anything. And you won't let me explain anything to you, so you're just on your own winging it.
Oh, I can do a wing.
Do I need to tell you that that's not how you do it? Should we do a part 2 where I do your makeup and you can see what it's supposed to look like?
Yes. Yes, we should. Comment down below if I suck.
Well, no, we'll just film it right after this.
I know, but comment down below if you think I suck really bad. If you don't, then comment that too. Let me get.
I think we're done with that.
No.
Put the lid back on. Yes.
No, I mean like I'm not done with your makeup.
No,
I want. I didn't pick out a lipstick.
we don't need any.
Yes, we do. Miranda sings.
Just put the mascara on. I don't need to curl my eyelids.
Yes, you do. You look like Betty Boop.
Can you pay attention? Please.
I
To
know.
the giant glob in the end of that. You don't need to be quite that close to my eyeball. Don't do the lower ones, please.
I do mine when I do makeup.
I know, but you're scaring me because you're like jabbing it in my eye. You can't jab it in my eye.
No, I'm
You
not.
were.
Ugh.
And now I have like 2 sets of eyebrows. Okay, so I'm going to leave this on.
So,
And we will just film probably a second part of after
Okay.
this. But okay, so this is the finished look. We'll get close.
you look so ratchet.
Well, it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, please subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for part 2.